and do it. Once your work is finished, don't watch the television. Once your work is finished, find something constructive to add to your mind. Have an hour for reading. And I don't mean read comic books. Read something that will make you know what's happening, so when you get in a conversation, you can sound intelligent even if you aren't. Do you hear me what I'm saying? Why, what kind of man want a wife today who can't hold a conversation? No, don't a man want to sit up and talk to you about babies, about Johnny needs some shoes. Your husband don't even want to hear that. One of the reasons you have trouble in your house is you can't carry an intelligent adult conversation. Right. When your husband was dead, you talk trash. That's all you talk, trash. Now he come out, he's a Muslim. He want to talk about Yaqub. He want to talk about the sun, moon, and star. He want to talk about cracking atoms. Even if he don't know what he's talking about, that's what he want to talk about. I'm telling you this so you won't lose your husband. All of you will agree that your husband is more serious once he become a Muslim than he was when he was a Christian. He's serious. Now, you can't hold no man down like you used to, talking some trash about sister so-and-so. I'm telling you, that will drive a man crazy. No, go get a book and read it. And then when he come in the house, start talking to him about something that's going to nourish his mind and nourish your mind. Read your lessons and talk about the lessons. But I'm going to tell you a strange thing. I don't want to get on this subject, but I'm going to tell you anyway. See, you've been so far away from this that if your husband sit reading, studying, he can be reading beside you, studying, something serious, you think he's ignoring you. But if he put down his book and both y'all sit and watch the TV together, that make you happy, doesn't it? Why don't you think that he can read with you as easily as watch the television with you? I'm going to tell you why. You don't know enough about what he's reading. You don't know enough about what he's interested in, so that when he's doing what he's interested in, you feel left out. But the television is your level. Please forgive me for saying it. But the television is your level. You got a television brain, a television vocabulary, and you live in a television world. Now, as long as your man is spending time with you on your level, you're happy. But when he tries to get you into a world that's based on intellect, that's based on intelligence, that's based on nourishing that brain, you feel left out. And you are left out. I don't make you angry for saying this, do I? But this is good for you, because when you understand that, you know how to get him, and if you got him, you know how to keep him. But if you don't understand it, I'll guarantee you, you won't keep what you got, and you won't get what you got your eyes on. Do you understand that? I'm concerned with the business of the temple. I'm concerned with the business of the mosque. As long as the mosque is in business, you're in business. When the mosque is out of business, you're out of business. Do you understand? You see, there is economic business, there is spiritual business, there's political business. A politician has political business. You have religious business. You have economic business, educational business. All of this are things that the so-called Negro doesn't fully understand. If he understood it, he'd participate in it. He'd do his part in it without any say-so, without any hesitation, without any reluctance whatsoever. Do you understand? All praise is due to Allah. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, in trying to unite us, is trying to unite us to show us how to do something for ourselves. Once he can unite us, and he's in the white man considers him so dangerous because of his ability to unite our people. Dan Burley, I don't know if you all get the Crusader out here. You don't get it, huh? Crusader. Dan Burley had a column in the Crusader a couple of weeks ago, and he said that it's amazing how the Honorable Elijah Muhammad can get so many young people to follow him who have never even seen him. You don't even realize what you're doing. Do you realize that some of y'all following a man you've never seen? Don't you know Allah's God? Why, when you was a Christian, you wouldn't follow someone whom you saw. Now Allah has got you following someone you haven't seen. That shows you the power of Allah. Well, the power doesn't end there. The messenger just don't want you to come out and sit down in the mosque and say, all praise is due to Allah. That's the beginning. That's when you take your first step. But there's more to it than that. And what you and I want to do is get organized so not only can we take a step, we can dance a little bit. You understand? See, stepping is all right. Walking is all right. But when you can use those legs, brother, to put down all kinds of action, then you got it made. Do you understand? Very good. The black man, by being the natural man and in accord with nature, has perfect control over all of his natural ability. He harmonizes it. He blends it. He rhythm, brother. He be racking your jaw singing the tune. Am I right or wrong? He's different. All that's a sign. All that shows you what you can do when you get in accord with nature, when you get in accord with your own nature, and when you be yourself. Do you understand? Now, whenever a man has to run a race, he has to have perfect control over both legs. Am I right? Right. Whenever a man has to win a battle, he has to have perfect control over both arms, over both fists. Is that right or wrong? What controls his arms? His legs? No. What controls his legs? His arms? No. Neither. His head. The head controls both of them. The head keeps these arms coordinated, and the head keeps the legs coordinated. You must have a head in order to have coordination. You must have a head in order to have rhythm. In fact, you must have a head in order to have even a body. In order to have anything. That's the coordinator. That's the blender. That's the harmonizer. And this is why Allah had to come to America and raise up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and make him our head. Once the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was placed here as our head, immediately it became his task or mission to coordinate the entire body of 20 million black people here in America. He has the MGT and the FOI. Left hand, right hand. You don't mind called left hand. You don't mind being with left hand, do you? Be glad that you're a hand. I'm showing you. I'm listening to you. Some of y'all, if I said it, you say, why he call us left hand? You should be glad to be on the body. Do you hear what I'm saying? Don't never make why? That's like saying, why do he have to call us women? You can't be a man. If I call you a man, I'd be wrong. No, you're a woman. He's a man. You're a female. He's a male. Am I right or wrong? You're feminine and he's masculine. That don't mean he's better than you, and that doesn't mean you're better than he. Same with the left hand and the right hand. If you train the left hand right, it can do the same thing the right hand can, and vice versa. Is that right or wrong? It all depends upon the development of the members of the body. The development of the members of the body is what governs the ability of that particular member. Same with the MGT and the same with the FOI. Same with a sister and the same with a brother. Same with a wife and the same with a husband.